back to Exploring Whiskey, and we've got a special bottle that I'm going to let you introduce because you muled it back.
Yes.
Exploring whiskeys from around the world.
Yes.
We've got a German single malt here from the St. Kilian distillery from Germany. Yeah.
Right. All right. So this is their Solera cask. They do this, I think, once or twice a year. They have a lot of other like single malts, and they do have a handful of different things. But this particular one is unmalted or unpeated. That's the kicker for that.
Yeah.
So there is a peated one and an unpeated. They source all of it all the malt comes from Scotland.
Yes.
So that's kind of an interesting idea. And then they do a whole bunch of different finishing. So that's the whole idea of Solera is there's one big vat, and then you pull some out and you add some new make in, and it kind of keeps things going. But ultimately, there's a little bit of really old stuff in there. That's the gist. And I believe the old stuff comes from sherry. So that is their big focus is finishing in sherry casks and all that kind of stuff. So I want to say there's some 30 and 20-year-old Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso, and this one focuses on the Manzanilla sherry. So
a lot of sherry influence on this.
Yeah.
3 different casks of sherry.
A little fruity.
Let's get into it.
A little fruity, possibly. The other interesting part is because this is a European bottle, it's a half liter.
Yes.
It's just a little guy.
Funny thing is, my son saw it. I pulled it out. He was like, "Dad, it looks like that bottle that you never opened that you've had for 7 years on the Willet bottle."
Willet bottle.
The Willet pot still.
still. Yeah.
See, I was going to say,
it's a pot still.
It looks like a really small, very old Barton.
Yeah. Just longer neck.
Yeah. It's weird that they went half liter on a lot of their stuff.
Yeah.
And we went 3/4 liter, and we don't use liters. Go figure. There we go. All right. Ooh. Good synthetic cork pop in there.
Smell that German air right there? Yeah. They smell that?
Da.
Smells like schnitzel.
Sorry?
Schnitzel and brats. So, yeah.
Pour's weird.
Like glug glug.
Little. Das Boot.
You guys turn it.
Exactly what I was thinking. Oh, look at that dark color.
Dark, yeah. Really cool looking. All right, I like their tube. A little different. Like the whole idea, it's got a different vibe than the Scottish tube.
A lot of their other stuff came in a box.
Okay.
Just a little box, but this was one of their newest. I think at the time, I think this is like their newest expression. No, like the whole. It's like a presentation box with no plastic on it. It was no, you could see the bottle through the box.
It's like a Booker's or.
Yeah, but not hard. It was just cardboard. Yeah. It was very flimsy. I looked at a bunch of things, and the guy working at the store suggested this one. He said that they're known for their.
Did you understand them?
He spoke English. I came in there fully hot with my translator, and no, he spoke great English.
I'm drooling off the nose. That has almost like a jam note to it.
It does.
There's such strong fruit notes that come off of that.
But going through 3 different sherry casks, I mean, I guess.
Drooling.
I get like a strawberry. And
yeah.
Like a raisin.
Preserves. Yeah.
It is the jammiest of jams.
Oh my Lord. I got like little tingles going on just smelling it. That's awesome.
Well, take a sip there, buddy. Holy Moses. Yeah, it's so freaking fruity sweet on the front.
Oh my gosh. You could tell me that there was sherry in this.
Without saying
that. Blended it, yeah. Blended it.
A little bit of hug on the...
And that's the fun part of this. So we got 114.6 proof.
This is good, man.
So there is a warmth.
It's so sweet.
But it's not, like, there's not a burn, there's not a harshness to it.
No.
So sweet, so fruit forward.
It's a dessert.
It's such a dessert wine.
This is a dessert pour.
Was there not a liter that you could buy?
No, there. And this is only this is one of 615 bottles, so this
very
is gone.
limited run when they do these.
I don't think you can even get it anymore.
Yeah, so let's put that back in the tube and just sit on it.
Oh, man, how?
Hey, when you build that new closet,
this goes behind a lock.
Key. Well, or I mean, my brother-in-law is still there for 6 more months, so
he needs to find more.
We got to get the peated version.
I would like to try the peated version. Yes.
They have a lot of stuff. I mean, go to their website.
Kilians. I was super excited for a German whiskey. And that's like as far as my expectations went. Like I was like, this is going to be okay. Probably pretty good. I'm thinking more like Starward, some of them are pretty good and some of them are okay. Yeah. But that's kind of like where I was placing it in my head. That is crazy. Totally exceeded expectation.
And I was very interested. Everything's in English.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you bought it in Germany.
Most of their website, though, if you go to their website,
you got to translate.
There's certain sections that are full on. German.
Well, I used to take German. I didn't know I did. 3 years of it.
My wife is.
I remember 4 words. So.
Second sip.
Sehr gut. Sehr gut.
I was gonna say we're supposed to say Prost. That's what they say. That's cheers. Prost.
Well, Prost. We could say that at the end. We'll do that. Sure.
We'll do that. Oh man, but the second,
The proof is so nice on that, and it's there, but it's not aggressive. It's not sharp. There's no harshness to it. Little warmth coming off of that, but the
proof, it doesn't drink anywhere nearly.
No.
114?
No.
But the fruit.
I'm gonna say like mid 90s.
The fruit's crazy.
The fruit is just so obnoxious. Jammy. It's compote. It's whatever. Think of something with a whole lot of fruit mashed together. That's what that is. Berries and.
I was worried about too much sherry, and that this is a lot of sherry. But oh my!
It's a lot of sherry, but I think the proof helps offset it.
Yes.
It's a nice balance to it. It's not.
So
the finish is so good.
What did it set you back, Clark?
How many Deutschmarks did that cost?
This was 100. A little over 100, a little north of $100, and MSRP is 90 euros.
Okay.
What
are we at? 110, 120?
Right. Yeah, 110, 120. That what I kept going. Oh, I'm gonna add $10. I just added $10 to all the prices. That liquor store was incredible that I went into. But also I was there it would have been 1:00 in the morning and I had no service. So I thought, I can't FaceTime these these jokers, and I can't Google anything. So I'm walking around like a lost child.
I'm amazed it was open at 1 a.m.
No,
it was 1 a.m. here.
Yeah, it was 1 a.m. Yeah, it would have been 1:00 for you guys if I'd have woke you up.
So it was earlier, but that's still early.
They just
7?
They're 10 hours ahead, right?
7.
7?
7 hours.
So it was 8 in the morning?
Yeah, they just opened. Yeah, they just opened.
That's awesome. I love that.
But they were also
I couldn't sleep.
No, they have a brandy tasting going on. There was 2 guys. There were 3
at 8 a.m.?
Yes, there were 3 people drinking brandy, and the guy invited me back to a cognac tasting 4 days later. Yeah, I missed it back in the States.
When a calculated average of tenure. So the average is tenure.
Okay.
All right, let's add water before I
crush it.
Crush it to death.
Fine.
I like the whole the criadera in the Solera, I guess, language, which means, I guess, close to the floor. Or no, it means nursery. It means, so you have different rows, or criderias, and it's all sherry.
It slides down.
It's all sherry, yeah.
Yeah, this is, Pedro Jimenez is the first one. The Manzanilla is the second one, and then Pedro Jimenez for the third one.
Yeah, I think the first one is not, I guess, officially Pedro Jimenez. It's just his working or his grapes or something to do with.
Because I know that the peated one was Pedro Jimenez, and then it was 2 other ones, Fina and some other sherry cask, and then it was finished in Oloroso. That was like the third step. So that's how the peated one went, which could be a smoke note with all that fruit. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that could be so cool.
I get a pack of sun-made raisins.
Yeah, raisins.
Right when you open that little box you get as a kid, that's what I get.
Little ethanol sharpness.
Yeah.
Little
sharpness.
Chocolate. Yeah, a little cocoa.
I can go there.
Tobacco. Little tobacco as well.
That is so much better on the palate. Wow. There's like a honey drizzle with...
It's like a honey drizzled raisin
with the fruit.
Bread.
Danishy? I'm going to go Danishy.
Got a little spicy, but like a little spiciness. Not quite. I'm thinking like along lines like a hot honey.
God,
it has a little spice to it.
It's a honey drizzle pastry.
Yeah, with like some fruit notes going on and like a drizzle on. All right, that's really good, neat, possibly a little too sweet. With the water, it didn't do amazing things to the nose, but the palate is so much more interesting.
From all the fruits we got to me, like I said, raisins.
Right, it went from multiple fruits to just kind of one note.
Yeah. Raisins, super dark stone fruits. But man, the palate, it's a little grapey at the end. A little grapey.
But even going back to it, I still get the same nose.
Yeah, it's still very, very raisin, dried fruit, dried cherries.
This is a solid bottle.
All right,
cool.
I'm texting
bottle.
my brother-in-law.
Get the peated. Get the peated.
Go back there and just get it all.
I'll buy one.
That is so beyond what I was expecting.
Me too.
I honestly didn't know what to expect.
Well, I could just kind of put it in, it's going to be interesting. It's going to have something neat about it, but it's not going to be overwhelmingly great.
Yeah.
It's very similar to me, like that Dom Black or whatever that Peruvian one, where I was just it's going to be interesting, and what the hell is that? That is really cool. The Starward, the one was like, oh my god, it's amazing, and then the other ones were like, eh.
The low end for Starward is the one I found. Like that one was better than the one they charged $30 more for.
And it's just like, so I was just like, it'll be different, but neat. It'll be fun. I wasn't expecting that. There's like strong sherry age notes to this that I was not exactly expecting.
You obviously texted us while you were over there, and you kept telling us, I found this, I found that, and like obviously we're over here on the stateside drooling, like, I can't wait to, like this.
Woo. Going into the shop, I looked up German whiskey. There's a bunch. There's like at least 8 different distilleries. Okay. This one is probably the largest.
It is. It is the largest one in a really small town. 700 some odd people live in the town, but they are the largest distillery.
A third of them work there?
Yeah.
Probably.
So, but I thought, I'm going to go old. I want to go to the oldest distillery. And the guy working in the liquor store was like, this is the oldest stuff, but no, you got to try the St. Kilian stuff. And the only thing he had open was a peated. It was one of their newest expressions, super peated, very clear. It was
clear.
I mean, it was.
Light,
very light, very straw colored, and it was hot. I mean, hot with the smoky peat. And he said, I don't have this one open, but there's no choice. You should get this one.
Get this one.
And
he didn't steer you wrong.
No way.
The naming of the distillery, the St. Kilians, is all related back to there were some Irish missionaries, monks that came over and tried to convert the Germans in that area to Catholicism. And there was 3 different ones. One of them was Kilian. I believe they killed all 3 of the monks. Yeah. But they appreciated they brought over aquavita, which is water of life, or in Gaelic, ishkibaha. So it's all whiskey. So they liked that, but they didn't like the priests, apparently. There was something along those lines. Of the 3 monks did not make it.
But later in the 7th century, they did. Like the Aquavita, and they decided, okay, we like how it makes our body and mind feel.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There was there was a lot of interesting history behind all of this as well. So great distillery, great bottle, great find.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for fueling it back,
Germany.
man.
Oh, man.
Nancy, thank you.
Yeah.
I got a picture of this lady. She was never going to watch this, but man, she ordered some bottle wraps, and we were sitting Indian style, filling these things up with,
Throwing air in there to make sure the bottles were uninjured on their trip back.
All 9 made it back.
Thank you for muling us back. Thank you for obviously teasing us while you're over there. There's some great bottles that we're definitely gonna sample on this channel. Yeah, it definitely exceeded my expectations. This if your brother-in-law can mule some over.
The peated, I would love to try that.
Yeah,
I would definitely buy a bottle.
He'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, he's flying back right now. So.
All right, well we're gonna wrap this one up. This is our first German whiskey. Hopefully it's not the last.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, single malt, good stuff.
Maybe one of us will end back over there. I've never been. I've always wanted to go.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, technically my last name is German, so why not, right?
Right.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed our review of the St. Kilian. We are the Whisky Solera.
That's all they call it. Yeah, that's all they call it. Whisky Solera.
Very solid bottle. Exceeded all of our expectations. If you're fortunate to find it over here,
I don't even know. I don't know.
Let me know where.
I don't know.
I don't know if
your buddy
here.
muled it back. Ask for a pour.
Yes, exactly.
It will not disappoint, especially if you like sweeter whiskeys.
Yes. Yeah. If you like fruity notes,
whoa.
If you like sherry or any of that kind of stuff, wow. I don't know what the hell to link up here. I mentioned it a couple times, so I'm gonna do the Star Word, specifically the one that was like really, really good. So I'll link that up as a comparison because that was one where I wasn't overly expecting anything special, and it was much better than I expected. And this one exceeded expectations.
We hope you enjoyed the review. As always, if you did, we'd love the continued support of the channel and encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
Hey, if you like this kind of content, we put it out a couple times a week, and wouldn't mind if you want to subscribe. Join the joy as we sample whiskeys from all over the world. Right?
Yeah.
Drop us a line of one of your international ones that you explored.
Yes.
Anyone have any German?
Any other ones outside of Germany? Like you said, there were eight-ish distilleries.
Yeah.
You had any other ones that you might recommend that actually make it to the States, or not, and we have to put in a special request? Let us know.
We only have 6 months left, people.
That's right.
They're leaving soon.
Tight window.
Tight window.
All right. And what are we supposed to say?
Thanks for watching.
Prost.
Prost.